Hey guys, it is Dwayne here from DewyHQ, and today we're back with some more Persona 5 gameplay. Now, it's been a while since I've recorded the very last part. So the last part, I believe, was last recorded in late September, maybe October. A lot of stuff's gone on in the meantime. I've been pretty busy. Haven't had much time to really sit down, and I haven't, had the chance to set up my actual recording setup, because I prefer to have a certain quality of microphone and pretty much to make things so it's the most enjoyable for you guys. So I've been dying to get back into Persona 5 and continue the walkthrough. To be honest, I've been lazy. There's not much excuse for why I haven't been not uploading, essentially, but I'm hoping to make amends with that in 2018, and I hope to actually finish a Let's Play for once. Now, there's a few extra things that I'm planning on doing. It's again one of those things where if I get round to it, I get round to it. If I don't, I don't. But I'm looking into doing some PC recording in the future. I know I said that last time, but I've got things set up on OBS. I just need to figure out how to get the audio tracks to split properly, and once I do that, I'll be all good to go. So I might record some Rainbow Six with the boys, and maybe some pub, perhaps some Ark, something along there. I've just been busy with playing other games, just enjoying myself really. But back into Persona. So where we left off, I believe we're halfway through Kanashiro's dungeon. Our SP is looking okay at the moment. Ryuji is looking kind of low. From what I remember, we had to do a boss battle or a sub-boss of some sort. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swap out Ryuji real quick. I'm going to throw in Yusuke, because he has a lot of SP. Morgana and Arn seem pretty good. I was just looking at our health. I'm going to use Media across the team, and I think I can get away with a Dia from Morgana. Okay, the SP adhesive is still on us, so we should be okay regarding, money. Alright. Now, it's been a while since I've actually played Persona. I played a bit the other night, just on my own personal save, and I thought to myself, man, it's been ages, and it's so weird because it feels very stiff. Persona feels very stiff in comparison to... I've been playing a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and Xenoblade Chronicles seems very... I don't know, maybe because they're not as tight, maybe the controls, maybe that's why.
Let's go. Prepare yourself.
But I'm really hoping to actually get back into Persona and, continue the Let's Play, because there's a few things I want to touch on. I'm looking at doing a follow-up video to the really well-received secrets and tidbits. So there'll be more on that later. But I'm hoping to get that out sometime within the month or this month. Thought this was a treasure chest, so I came up here to come quickly steal it. So let's continue on with the main dungeon. The next part of the dungeon is pretty puzzle heavy. See, probably the only thing I don't really like about this dungeon. And the music does change. It's a different type of price, because I really enjoy the first part of the dungeon when you're above ground.
Hey, wait!
Hey, look! What the hell? Are those all vaults? How messed up is this guy? We're supposed to check all these for the treasure?
Hold on.
Hold on. This distinct shape, could it be? What's the matter? My prediction is correct. We won't need to check every single one of these small vaults. For real? That is, I hope. I'll explain why once I've confirmed my theory. I seriously hope so too. So Makoto's gotten onto something here. See, the weird thing about this is, I remember discussing in the last video, there was there's a safe room right here, and I don't understand why that top safe room isn't above. It's not before the boss battle, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I'll just add this.
Anyway, we'll just drop a save here anyway. Okay.
Focus.
Alright, so I believe we need to interact with this pin entry. And I believe if we go into our items, probably went the longest way around. I think we need to get, Kanashiro's journal. So R equals C and equals 0. And I equals 1 and H equals 2. So I think we need to spell rich on the keypad. So it'll be 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. The lock is currently engaged with, please enter the requisite pin.
What?
Pin? So you gotta open one of these vaults. There seems to be something written above the number pad here. Rich. This is disgusting. How obsessed can one man be with his money? Wait, there might be something more to that. Do you think that's connected to the journal?
Indeed.
Let me think. If I remember correctly, it is R equals C equals 0, I equals 1, and H equals 2. Alright, I'll figure it out.
Agreed. Indeed.
So it's... I'll try. So it's 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. And this is what I mean about puzzle heavy, like, it's a lot of pin codes. What? The whole vault moved. So my deduction must be correct. Money. I need more money. I must grow richer. As long as I'm rich, anything is possible. That voice, it's Kanashiro. Is he watching us? That doesn't seem to be the case. It sounds like the voice of his heart. I guess all he thinks about is money after all. So he blackmails people out of their savings, and that's still not enough? What a douche. More importantly, the message in the journal was this pin code. Yeah, so it seems so, but I doubt it'll be that easy from this point forward. The rest of the pages were torn out of the journal. Who knows what clues they may hold? Well, we shouldn't get pessimistic. Let's try and look around for the other clues. Time to head in further and find those pins.
I can feel it.
Okay.
I can see it.
I believe, we need to go down here. So, it's a couple of vaults. So they're like little mini dungeons, I'd say. No, they're not major dungeons. They're just like kind of mini rooms, like puzzle rooms, I'd say. Ooh. So we're gonna take out these shadows real quick and get that experience. Do keep in mind, once we get to the end of this dungeon, I will take some time to pretty much grind out money and experience. So you all want to be doing the same as well when you get to that point.
Some other way.
So we got ice and nuclear. I'm getting nuclear personas? Yes, we do.
You're mine.
Looking cool, Joker.
There.
Looking cool, Joker.
Now we can batten past yes we can.
Go ahead. Roger.
We can't batten past to Makoto.
Goemon, strike.
Nice one, boss.
Do not move a muscle.
Gotta go for that all-out attack.
Finish him.
And the curtain falls.
Talking about P5 though, it's good to see that it actually won RPG of the year.
So easy, I'm yawning.
I believe that was on the Game Awards website. I was happy to see that. It was disappointing that it didn't get Game of the Year. I kind of hoped it would, but everyone knew that Breath of the Wild was a fantastic game. I highly suggest you play it if you haven't. I'm yet to finish it actually, but yeah, Breath of the Wild was a great game.
Rematched here.
Battle Fiend. So we have to capture this one. Ooh, excellent.
No sudden movement.
Lend me your power. Let's just talk. I can't lend my power to some Joe Schmo. This shit's hilarious. Why are you so desperate? There's something I must do. You're probably just an average dude who thinks he's got some kind of bullshit destiny. And by the way, think of taking off that mask when we're talking. It's pretty rude, man. Try and rip it off me. You're gonna keep going until someone kicks your ass, huh? Ah, man, you remind me of myself. Wait, I remember now. I'm not a shadow. I am Rakesha. From what I remember, this guy's really good, actually. We are gonna dump... yeah, we're gonna dump Orthrus. We don't really need him for now.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Pretty much we want to capture all the personas we come across, because that means we can resummon them later.
Okay.
Means you don't have to go around fusing them.
Oh, a treasure chest.
So go to this piggy chest, we get torn page 1. It says on the note here, P equals 1. The hell's that supposed to mean? Wait, the edge of it is torn. Maybe it came from Kanashiro's journal. Ah, so a continuation of the code. This should be pretty useful. Okay. Don't forget to keep running around grabbing all the treasure because we will need this treasure. Selling it off means we can get a lot more money for it. All the money we can get is what we need. How's this guy gonna... He's gonna...
I'll reveal your true form.
You need to always get the ambush. Anything can kill you at this point in the game, pretty much.
Let us strike. You've done it.
But I hope everyone had a good New Year, a good holiday break.
All right.
Dodge electricity. I don't think we really need that. Dodge curse is more important.
All right.
So we can't learn any new skills on Shisa, so he's pretty much maxed out at this point.
I spotted a shadow, Joker.
I'm gonna take out this guy as well. Pretty much this part of the dungeon is pretty much gonna be puzzle solving.
Now's our chance to strike.
Lots of puzzle solving and
It's almost scary how good I am.
pretty much, yeah, lots of puzzle solving and
It's almost
pretty much wrapping it up.
finish him.
But I might even skip over half these battles. Just because they're pretty standard at this point.
All enemies defeated. Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
But, oh, man, I haven't even talked about the Persona 5 anime, did I? I honestly can't remember, but if you're not on, like, the books about it, the Persona 5 anime got announced, and I don't know, like, that's probably gonna be really cool, and they gave him a canon name, too. What did they give him? What's his name? It's something people weren't happy with it. They liked Akira better. But I think that's the case with most times when they've given you names to a protagonist. Because the protagonist is you.
There's a shadow.
Um,
What do we do?
You know what I mean? Like, there's not much you can... Like, the protagonist is you, so you're whatever you call him. Some people went with Akira. Oh, it's Ren. Ren someone.
Wind is effective.
I'll have to look it up.
Thanks, sir.
So... It is Ren Amamiya. I kind of like it. It's okay. The other name was Akira Kurisu. Or Kurisu.
You are nothing.
So, I don't know. I like Ren. But I think Akira, like...
Treasure chest spotted.
it kind of rolled off the tongue. But at least it's not a Makoto. Because, you know, having 2 Makotos is more complicated than enough.
We can pounce on it from here.
Show me your true
So, yeah. With the inclusion of the Dancing All Night games. What are they? Dancing Star Night and Dancing Moon Night.
Cool, Joker. It's not over yet.
With the inclusion of those games, there's 2 Makotos in the canon, which is kind of weird. But yeah, regarding the Persona 5 anime, they seem to be taking a direction where we'll see events before the game even begins, which is I'm kind of excited to see. Because they tease Ryuji, they tease like the events that happens to Ryuji before the protagonist gets there, so we might even see like Kamoshida's like full on control over the school, and I feel like that'll be interesting to watch. Do we have any? No, we don't have any nuclear skills that hit all the enemies. What else is it weak to?
Nuclear move. Let's end this quickly.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what the anime, the directions that they take.
This new skill suits me.
So we got diorama for Morgana, which is excellent.
Easier than cleaning my brushes.
So on page number 2, it says E equals 9 and A equals 3. So it'll add a bit more to the code,
I can feel
and I believe we're going to go up here. Now, is there an enemy around here? I can't remember.
I can feel
Doesn't look like it. I should always check these ones just in case a treasure demon pops out.
I can see it.
But I'm not sure if they only pop out on ones that actually display they have treasure. So what is the code on this one? This is Reap. So let's have a look, shall we? I'll probably put the codes up on the screen so you don't have to worry about me sorting it all out. 0931.
Yes.
This isn't anywhere near your quota for this month. Don't give me your excuses, just go reap every last penny. That voice again. I'll make you understand if you don't get it. People who can't earn money are worthless to me. He's completely distorted. It looks like he really believes that money is more important than a human life. What a pitiful man. Yeah, let's finish this quick. The door will probably open up, so let's head back out and check it out. What do you think, Joker? Do you reckon we should head straight over to the vault? Yeah, always do that. And it just takes the less running out. You're pretty much just running back through the way you came. Alright, so we're gonna head into the next one. Ooh, it's open! This is the second one. I wonder how many more there are. I'm sure we'll find out as we go. Let's just keep moving to the next one. If you need to, always run back out and save. I'd always recommend it. There's nothing wrong with like saving your progress after each vault, because you never know when you might get taken by surprise by a random enemy.
I'll just add
And you don't want to get randomly killed. Like, it just sucks when it happens. So, I'm going to save over this one. And now I'm going to head back out. Be sure to always top up your health. Just like basic stuff at this point. I'm sure I'm like just nailing the same things in your head over and over again. But it doesn't hurt to be safe. Because I honestly can't remember if anything does pop out in you. I think it's the next one. I think the next one you have to fight an enemy. Because you can see him there on the map, so. And I think it's a pain in the ass of an enemy. I think it's like resistant to everything and doesn't have a weakness. I think. Okay, so we got cameras.
I have something.
So the blue one's gonna turn off. So we're just gonna kick the switch. I don't think the green ones turn off. No, I do. So just be careful with that. We've got 2 pigs here. I believe this takes us into a different room, but I think if we go up here, there's a puzzle piece. I think.
Focus.
Oh, I think we need to go this way anyway. I think we need to go over the top.
Joker, there's a chest.
I can.
Or this is just an optional treasure chest. I can't remember. So there's a chest here. We don't have any lockpicks, but we've discovered it for later when we come back through. I think we need to go up this way because of the electric down the bottom there. I knew there was a reason why we came up here.
Focus.
Is there a switch to turn off? Oh, there's a pig here. It's on page 3. U equals A, which I believe is 3.
I have something.
I spotted a shadow, Joker.
I'll reveal your true
Okay, let's take this guy out.
Alright, the first move to this enemy.
I've got a bit of everything this one.
Your moves.
2 nuclears,
This enemy is beneath us.
and...
Your moves.
Okay.
Let's end this quickly.
Yeah. Let's go.
Alright, the baton pass made you stronger. Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
We're gonna swap to on.
Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Is it on? Yeah, because they're strong against ice.
It should be easy if we stay focused.
So we're gonna swap to on, because she'll deal the most damage.
Second person, let's do this.
Not Agi, Miragi.
3 enemies defeated. Looking good, Panther.
I'm gonna go for the double thing.
Persona.
Hit him up with that Agi. And fry him.
We all did great, huh? A spectacular victory.
Level 25 and 24.
All right. Level up.
So we can get some stronger personas, which is sweet. Got a new skill for Goemon.
To try this skill soon.
A rising slash. Now this is interesting. There's a much higher skill. I think it's like does severe damage, and it does more damage based on how many baton passes you do. And I think if you get it to 4, it does like an insane amount of damage. It's not entirely useful,
Okay.
because really the only time you want to be doing insane amounts of damage is against the boss. But for now, it will work. Okay, we gotta watch these cameras.
I have
Gonna wait for this one to turn back on. Run through here. Gonna pop this.
Focus.
I swear I missed these those camera switches on the first time through. I think I remember doing something like that.
I have something.
Another pig here. So on page number 4, it says G equals P. Oh, yep. I knew this room was a little bit too open to have no enemies.
Now's our chance to strike. Go. It's almost scary how good I am.
Okay.
We really need a group nuclear skill, but I guess we could swap them Kodo.
Looking cool, Joker.
Go down.
Looking cool, Joker.
The only downside to having Makoto on the team is that she can't be a baton passer. But we'll give her a go. Why not, eh?
Okay.
Swap stats. We'll swap it on and drop in Makoto. Being able to swap characters on the fly is so helpful.
I can see it.
I'm gonna pop this as well. This turns off the electricity, yeah. Do we need one more? I can't remember. Hugs. Yeah, I think we don't have the code for Hess. Oh, it says huge. I don't think we have the code for it. I think we're missing something. I believe it's in here somewhere.
Look, a treasure chest.
I think.
Why don't we crack it open?
No, okay, I'm guessing... Oh, we must have all the pieces then. For some reason I didn't think we did. 2, 3, 1, 9. Great, looks like the vault's opening up even more now. Well then, we should keep... This isn't enough. I need to have a huge presence. What now? I'm done with having people walk all over me. It's my turn now.
You are unforgivable.
He's beyond redemption. He seems to not care for those he tramples on upon himself. Every step we take just keeps strengthening my resolve. Let's push onward. You want to return to the vault then? Let's go. Because we can't open any chests because we are flat out of keys. Or lockpicks, I should say. Again, I'm just going to make a quick trip to the save room. Okay. I'm going to stop running now. Because there is an enemy here. I think it's a... Check it out. This one's open for us too now. This movement, there can be no doubt. Did you notice something? This entire floor is the cylinder of a lock. What do you mean? Can you explain that a little more? The cylinder is a mechanism that judges if the key is the proper shape. If you use the correct key, then all the discs align and the lock opens.
Indeed.
Now that you mention it, while the walls rotate, the path pushing forward has been facing the same way. So you're saying this whole floor is just one giant lock? That's right, all the smaller vaults here aren't important. There seems to be an area further in, locked away by the room itself. Oh, so that's where the treasure's gonna be. Sweet, let's get going! Alright, so we got a prison, a guard down here I should say. Be sure to have a strong persona equipped. I believe they use physical. So I'm gonna keep Shisa equipped. I don't think there's really anything I need to really worry about. That's why I always suggest saving. Alright, let's go. Another one of these jerks? What's it doing here? Look behind it. Another button device. It must be protecting it. It seems we have to take it down to move on. Are you ready for this, Joker? Hell yeah, I am. You guys must be the rats we're hearing about. Well, Mr. Kanashiro ordered me to absolutely not let anyone pass this point. Except your death. That's like him being like triggered. I think I might be weak to nuclear or psychic. Oh, we'll find out.
Prepare yourself.
Nope. We're weak to psychic, I believe. So these electric skills, which really isn't good for Morgana. How'd I miss? Hit him up with that Mbufu. Inflicted with freeze, nice. I'm gonna go with... Ah, no, that's weak against electric too, so we don't want to do that. I guess we're just gonna hit him with that rampage, eh?
Nice. Your gambit
That's not good.
This is it.
And Morgana's down for the count.
I got too reckless. I'll back out and focus on support.
Okay, we got a revival. Yeah, we can use a bomb of life, why not?
I'll try this.
Playing dead isn't easy.
Persona!
Fortunately, we miss out on his go. Media.
Hi, Pixie!
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Persona.
We'll use diorama on ourselves in case he decides to go for us.
No way. Time for my comeback with style and grace.
Diorama.
Thanks.
I appreciate it. Persona! Take this!
Now I'm gonna take a gamble. I'm pretty sure.
You're mine.
Yeah, I thought so.
That was incredible, Joker. This'll end.
So he's weak against psychic skills. Alright. Huh, this one doesn't need a passcode or anything. I guess that's why the shadow is protecting it? Doesn't require any keys, but there are buttons on the left and the right of the box. There must be a reason for that. That thing was guarding it. Let's try and figure out why. So we're going to push it to the right, I believe, first. And then I think we need to push it to the left.
Joker.
And then I'm gonna use... I'm gonna use Media across the team.
It seems.
Same device, let's press the button. And then we need to go back to out to this one. I'm gonna press the button back.
Joker.
Okay, now we can walk straight through, I believe. So we've got another one set up. You can always go back to the save room if you need to. I don't think we'll need to though. In before we die a horrible, horrible death.
See it.
Okay, this is one of the longer parts of the dungeon. Okay, just watch out for this guard here.
I'll reveal
Gonna
your
go through
true
here and
form.
pop this dude.
Alright. First move is ours.
Hit him at that Magarula. Or Magaru, I should say.
Looking cool, Joker.
Come.
Hit him with that Swift Strike.
Persona. Charge, Johanna. That's two on the floor. Go get him, Queen. Okay, guys. Let's do it. Fist of justice.
And we're all good to go. Level 25 for Ryuji.
Okay.
A stylish victory.
We got a nice chest in here, but it has a lockpick on it. Bit of a shame. Be right if I could get off this. Gonna wait for this guard to come through, and we're just gonna jump
Show me
in
your true form.
and get all the experience we can. Make the boss fight easier for us.
Alright, the first move is ours.
I
There.
believe it's ice this thing's weak to.
Persona! Take that!
We seem to be really good at dodging physical skills, which is fantastic for us. Yep.
Persona. Goemon.
We got him on the ground! I knew you could do it, Fox! Okay, guys, let's do it!
But we're slowly pulling to the end of the dungeon,
Curtain falls.
which is great. I believe once we've cleared this room, per se, I believe we're at the end. So we're actually not that far off the end. So pretty much the next part from then on will pretty much just be grinding for experience, and then I'll probably see you on the other side type of thing. Oh, there's a camera there. Did not realize that. Don't be like me, don't run into battles. There's a guard down here.
I can see it.
Shadow identified. Awaiting Joker's orders.
Wait for him to come out of the
True
camera.
form.
Now's our chance
Let's
to
go.
strip. Go!
Ravage them.
We're actually gonna get this guy.
We're all knocked down!
Do not
That
move a
was
muscle.
incredible,
Oh, we can't.
Joker.
So we're just gonna ask for money for now. I'll take it. We don't want to. We don't want to risk it for the biscuit with this guy.
Victory!
Probably can't take it because he's got electric skills and he'll probably one-hit kill me. But during my XP grinds, I'll probably go ahead and kill them.
I can see it.
I'm gonna hit this button over here. Realize there's a little piggy bank we actually missed.
Focus.
I think the next part is where the puzzle comes into it.
Somewhere.
Shadow identified. Awaiting Joker's orders.
Okay. Just take your time with this area. There's no rush to beat this area.
I'll reveal your true
No
form.
timer, nothing like that. So just play it smart, and you won't get ambushed.
Now's our chance to strip. Go!
There.
Great move, Joker! Two knocked flat!
You're mine.
Keep up the pace! That's two enemies down for Joker! How's this? Two foes left! Let's do this! Yeah! Victory!
Level up for Morgana and Arn.
I gotta use this next
Carmen now has Fire Break. Probably not the most useful skill.
Okay.
It's okay.
Good work. Keep it up.
I'm gonna quickly use Medi across the board, then I'm gonna use the Arama. I'm gonna go for this guy.
True form.
Ah, not my favorite enemies.
Go down.
Looking cool, Joker.
Ravage them.
But if you ever like afraid to try and
Cool,
fight,
Joker.
just always ask for an item or something. A revival beat isn't too bad actually.
Now's the time to retreat.
Okay. Show me your true form. As the curtain falls.
Okay, nice. Level 26 and 25 for Yusuke.
Okay.
New skill for Matador.
So strong.
I'm gonna get rid of Sujaku. Oh, I'll get rid of Tarakuja. Don't really need that.
All right.
Good work. Keep it up.
Okay, alright, so where were we up
I
to?
have something.
So we can actually climb up on a few of these railings, I'd say.
Huh. A treasure chest.
That's what we're aiming for. Gold tainted armor. So when you get armors that are like tainted or you can't wear them until you actually clean them. And what you want to do is like you can go to the laundromat in Yonjanjaya and actually make it so it's a wearable armor. And they turn out to be decent armor. You can find some in the mementos as well. But we'll get to that at a later point. Pin code. This one's gold. Gold. I don't think we have the L, do we? We might do. No, we do not have the L. But we can go this way. And I believe this is where we find the other clues.
I can feel it.
There's a big enemy that way.
I can feel it.
How far do you walk along? Oh, you walk pretty much all the way. Thank
I'll
you.
reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to
Let's go.
go.
Just hit him with that swift strike, eh? Look at that, almost kills him. Talk, give me some money. Nah. You can do better than that.
Not bad.
You can do better than that.
Not bad.
And then I'll take it. So when they usually beg for their life, as grim as that sounds, you can usually get more out of it. So I usually go about 2 or 3 times and then I just take it from them.
All right.
Because it does give them the turn straight after, which kind of sucks. So we want to go over here. We want to get rid of this switch. I believe this turns off the cameras.
Somewhere.
Now, I've always done it this way, but I believe you can do it like you can go around the other way if you really wanted to.
I have something.
I'm going to turn this one off. So there's the pig. I believe this will have the answer that we're seeking. It's on page number 6. L equals U plus G, and D equals G.
I can feel it.
Sorry if I clicked that through that too quickly, but Ann just said I really hate algebra.
I can feel
And Morgana pipes up and saying that it's a pretty simple equation and that she shouldn't get so flustered over it. Alright,
I can see it.
maybe this is the correct way to go through. I've just always gone this way. No, you see, so you need to walk around the other side to get this one. I believe there's a chest in here, I think. So we're gonna walk around here. We're gonna take out this big boy enemy. Just gonna heal up so I'm all good to go. How are we gonna take this guy on?
Should we target it?
He'll expose his weakness soon. Just that camera.
I'll reveal
There
your
we go.
true form.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. The first
So this one will be a bit tough.
Let's go.
I want to knock him down first.
cool. Looking cool, Joker.
Then I actually want to swap personas. I want to swap to something that's a little bit stronger than that can take a lightning hit if I need to. Because in my state I definitely won't be able to take one. I will swap to Shisa.
It's time.
I'm gonna hit him with that ice. Gonna go for the freeze. I'm thinking that Mafray. Yeah, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Then hit him with the Magaru. And then if I hit him up with the Mabufu, it should be sweet. Look at that.
Well, on to the next triumph.
Yeah! Victory!
So that's thinking outside the box there. We got 26 for Makoto.
Okay.
And
Easy, I'm yawning.
so we actually did need to come in here because there is a big statue. So on page number 5, O plus H equals 10. So we needed to figure out what O was. So I'm gonna pop this dude, and that's that. I'm just gonna quickly run over here. You don't really need to do this, but might as well. Might help for when you're farming and grinding experience, because we need to be grinding a lot of money in this. All right, so let's head over here. So I believe the password was gold. Got it. So it was 1841. I don't know where I was getting the 3 from. For some reason I was assuming that it was 6. The golden sheen. Again? This is the fruit of all my hard labor.
What was that?
He thinks robbing people is something to celebrate? That guy needs his brain checked. With this much, I'm invincible, impudent. I've changed. I'm no longer the person I used to be. The person he used to be? What could have happened to make him so distorted? I don't know. That no matter what kind of past he had, his actions are unforgivable. That's right. Now, my deductions are accurate. That should have activated the final mechanism. Alright, let's head back and check out the vault. What do you say, Joker? Let's head straight there. Alright, so if we walk through to here.
Whoa.
Hey, this is an elevator, yeah? So, our way down really did show up. You're some kind of prophet, Queen. It's mostly thanks to the notebook. We wouldn't be able to get there if it wasn't for that. More importantly, did you hear all those things that Shadow Kaneshiro was saying? Oh yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. Didn't he seem kind of insecure or something? Exactly, he kept bringing up how rich and powerful he wants to be. So if he's insecure about that shit, he really thinks he's just some poor weakling, huh? Maybe by thinking he was going to be strong, being a strong, wealthy man, he convinced himself it was true.
No.
I wonder. Well, we'll have to discover the truth for ourselves when we change his heart. Let's hurry, Joker.
I can feel
So what we're going to do is we're going to head downstairs. See, there's not much now left. I believe a cutscene plays and then it pops you back out through here. Found it, it's right here. I don't see anything. From here we're going to need to send the calling card thing.
I see.
A calling card. I see. Making the target believe that the treasure is in danger so that it'll cause it to materialize? That's quite a bold trick.
Seriously?
Huh? She understood. Joker, we'll defer to you regarding its timing. Okay guys, let's get ready for the heist. So yeah, pretty much after this cutscene, the next time we enter the treasure room will be after the calling card is sent out. At the end, in the end, that Kanashiro bastard is the only showed his stupid face once. That doesn't matter. As long as we steal his treasure, we'll change his heart. Then let's act as Phantom Thieves should and send the calling card. It's on you, Joker. If you wish to train or explore further before sending it, that decision is purely yours. So, we are only left with the objective to leave the palace. So at this point in time, I would highly recommend saving right now. This is probably where I'll be saying goodbye until the next episode. And that'll be once I'm leaving the palace, okay? So this is the point in time that you'll want to be training as much as you possibly can. You'll want to be obtaining the most amount of yen you need. So just keep in mind, you'll need the most amount of money you possibly can gather in this time. I would highly suggest just all out attacking enemies and looking for treasure demons. So if you can keep doing that, you'll need to accumulate at least, I'd aim for at least 300,000 yen. Because by the time you sell off all the treasure, you'll be at a nice 400,000. Because we need to like keep this amount of money up until, I don't know, it's hard to say. We'll need to like keep this amount of money to buy our nutrients, like buy the fertilizer we need. We need to buy a few extra things, probably an SP adhesive for the gang. That might come a little bit later though. I believe we do go into mementos later on, so that'll be another time to train up. For the time being, I'd suggest going for about 300,000 yen. As you can see, we're at 84,000. It won't take too much longer, but it's also good to get the levels. If you have pretty much zero SP, SP on one character you need, just swap the SP adhesive off Joker and give it to someone else. Be sure to rotate around. That can be a good way to recover your SP. I wouldn't try to avoid using any SP recovery items, even though we have a fair bit. The only ones I might use would be LeBlanc Coffee and maybe the Aragonade. Apart from that, don't use the soul food, don't use the snuff soul, and do not use... Oh, you could get away with soul drops. Soul drops aren't that much. But these will definitely be coming useful for our next Mementos trip, because we're going to be doing a lot of requests when we go into Mementos. So, I'm going to leave it here for now. I hope you guys are enjoying the series, as always, and I hope this guide has been useful. Be sure to subscribe for more content, and not only Persona 5 content, but I'm hoping to put out some extra content in between. If you made it this far in an episode, I appreciate your viewership, and I'll see you on the next episode. It was Dwayne here from DewyHQ, signing out. See you guys.